The woman had just been kicked out of the house by her stepmother and had nowhere to go. Suddenly, a pile of property deeds fell right in front of her. She picked them up in confusion, only to find that all the nearby villas belonged to her. It turned out that her baby had superpowers, but could only use them once a day. The woman was overjoyed. She was finally going to be rich. But when she opened the villa door, she found it completely empty inside. And she only had $5 left on her, not nearly enough money to buy furniture. Just then, a car passed by. Suddenly, the baby spoke inside her mind, telling the man in the car not to leave. The man immediately told his driver to stop and asked if he had heard a child's voice. But the driver said he had heard nothing. He got out of the car at once to check, only to see a mother and son sitting by the roadside. He thought he was hallucinating. But the baby spoke again, even repeatedly calling the man Daddy. The man was extremely shocked, so he walked up to the woman. At the moment their eyes met, they both found each other strangely familiar. It turned out they had shared a magical night together 1 year ago. The woman asked the man if he could lend her some money for food. She took out the property deeds from her bag and said she had no cash on her, but would pay him back once she rented out the houses. But the man thought she was a liar and refused her on the spot. At that moment, he noticed that the woman's baby looked just like him. So he took the mother and daughter back to his home and prepared lunch for them. Shortly after, the woman finished all the food. The man went downstairs with some cash, only to accidentally see a birthmark on the woman's shoulder. The woman from that night 1 year ago had the exact same birthmark. He finally realized she was the same person, which was why the baby called him Daddy. He then asked the woman if she would marry him, but she refused. She said she had no plans to get married for the time being. Besides, she now owned many houses and could give the baby a good life on her own. The man respected her choice and said earnestly, "If you change your mind, you can come find me anytime." The next day, the woman was woken up by a text message. Several of her houses had already been rented out, and she finally had money. The woman was thrilled and decided to take the baby shopping at the supermarket. As she was waiting for a taxi, the man drove up in front of them. He said he was just passing by and could give them a ride. The woman agreed. At the supermarket, the woman asked the baby if she liked the baby bottle. After hearing the baby say yes, the man put one of every color of the baby bottle into the shopping cart. Even when buying milk powder, he grabbed one of every brand. The woman was shocked.